Well, good morning and welcome to this week's Head Teachers broadcast. It is Monday, the 6th of February, and it's certainly looking a bit brighter this morning as we came to school, so it looks like we're heading out of winter. Now, I want to start this week's broadcast with a little bit of a change of kind of policy in the school, in that teachers have been asked to be a little bit more robust in terms of letting you go out to the toilet. We have, as you may probably well be aware, had some incidents where pupils have been spending large amounts of time out of class and losing out on their learning and getting into some difficulties out of class. So therefore, teachers will be a little bit more diligent in terms of, do you really need to go to the toilet? Do make sure that you use the lunch and the break times for that purpose. But if you really need to go, then you have to go, and the teachers will let you out to the toilet. But in addition to that, when you leave the classroom, the only way that you can leave the classroom is by handing in your mobile phone. Your teacher will be asking you for your mobile phone when you leave, and once you've done that, then you're able to go to the toilet. And you may also be asked to sign a sign out sheet, but your teacher will definitely be logging the time that you left the classroom and the time that you returned. So just to let you know that the ability to sort of leave your classroom will not be as free as it used to be, and you will of course be absolutely allowed to go to the toilet if you need to go, but just be warned that you will have to leave your mobile phone and your teacher will log the time that you left. Okay, so now in terms of the squad challenge, this week's squad challenge was about the King's coronation, which will be happening in May, and we had some wonderful ideas from various different squads. But the one that really impressed me the most was the Coronation Carnival, the details of which we'll post up alongside the head teacher's broadcast. They put a really good PowerPoint together, and very well done to Squad Gaga, who won this week's challenge, and they will get their chocolate this week. I noticed in the Fantasy Football League that Squad Bill Nye have managed to get back on top. They've been on top of that league for quite some time. Squad Julius Caesar managed to knock them off last week, but Squad Bill Nye's back up there. So, Squad Football Fantasy Managers, get your substitutes in and your transfers done to see if you can knock them off the top spot. Now, the next challenge that we've got will run for a couple of weeks at least, given the fact that we have the mid-term holiday and you won't be in school next Monday. So for a week on Monday, the challenge is for you to help us to design a logo. Now, the logo will be for something that we're going to launch in the spring, which we've been working on for quite some time, a really exciting project which a couple of teachers have been working on, and that is that we are going to have our own Banff Academy surf school based down at the beach. We'll have a hut down there and we'll have the equipment stored there, and we'll get as many youngsters learning how to surf as we possibly can. But what we need is a Banff Academy logo, a Banff Academy Surf School logo. So the challenge for our squads is to put that logo together, and we'll judge to see which is the best one, and we'll use that for all the branding for the surf school. So get your creative thinking hats on for that, and see if you can develop as many good ideas as you can, so that I've got a good choice of what is the best logo going to be. Now, on a final serious note, this week's squad is all about mental health and time for talking. One of the most important things is, if you are feeling challenges or you're feeling that your mental health is not where it should be, one of the most important things is to be able to talk about it. Now, of course, your squad leader is the person that sees you for 2.5 hours a week. You should have a really good relationship with them, and they're a really good person to talk to. But in squad this week, you'll learn a little bit more about the importance of the time for talking as part of our mental health week in squad. So anyway, have a good week. Try and make sure you get to the toilet. It's at interval and at lunchtime rather than during session time. And I won't see you next week, but I will see you in a fortnight's time. Have a good mid-term break and good luck with those squad challenges. Thank you.